So let's look at the science behind this. All right. So the science behind all of this is once again astounding. You've got we as human beings being primarily wired for this kind of group networking. We all have like Wi-Fi built into our brains, and there's these two neuron groups called spindle neurons and oscillator neurons. The thing that's cool about this is that only primates have this. So and only like great apes and us are the ones that have these kind of neurons. And obviously we have more of them in our prefrontal cortex than any other animal on the planet. So we're by nature wired to form teams, to form families, to form groups, and to thrive within those organizations. And so these neurons are constantly attuned to what's going on in the group. Who's the leader of the group? How is it being formed? What do we do? What are the norms? What are the values? Where's the emotional current going within our group? These neurons in our brains are specially created to absorb this and to focus our minds on this. So we as human beings are scientifically wired for this. So to butt against this mentality, to be the Lone Ranger, to do something like this is to go against the very nature of this mentality within our organizations, within our own brains. So Dr. Lieberman is a social scientist who wrote a book called Social. And his whole premise is that we are wired as human beings to be social. And he did this experiment again that proved that the group is far superior to the individual. So they did a long-term experiment where they tested smart individuals against groups that were well connected. So these were groups that had basically the principles that we are talking about of valuing people, good emotional communication, good shared communication, so that everyone within the group has a place to speak and to discuss things. And those groups that could do that were the most powerful groups within the organization. And they outperformed intelligent individuals or disconnected, non-valuing teams. So again, another scientific study that shows that groups, valuing people groups in particular, outperform disconnected groups or individuals.